41.
The thing about it is, and I don't think Vincent's the sort of person who thinks about it. He's not. You don't think about the Premier League. It is. You just think about every tournament as it comes up, and you do your best. If you go into the World Championship, thinks I've got to make a semi-final to get in the Premier League. That's when you ruin your brain. So you just get up there and you just throw darts.
Because potentially, I mean, there's a lot of water to go under the bridge before this decision is made, but I mean, it's quite conceivable that these two guys here could be fighting out for one last place in the Premier League. You would think that Robert Thornton's got a very, very strong claim to be in the league this year, following his Grand Prix win and just his general excellence over the year. Yes, I think Robert should be quite honest. Calvin might phone me up and say you shouldn't be saying that on air, but I've said it, so I'll stick by it. But yeah, but there's a lot of other places and a lot of other time, and we've got the Grand Slam, the European Championships, 4 Players Championships, and then the World Championships. So we've got 4 to 5, and that's without all the tour events between now and then. Anything can happen.
45. This is your required 170.
There's a lot of players now that are on the slide, but there's a lot of players that are on the up. So
who knows? Who knows? If Jamie Lewis goes to the World Series finals, manages to throw 4-9 darters and beat MVG and Phil Taylor on the way,
I'll be his manager.
Well, who knows?
100.
Time for Stephen Bunting, but Vincent van der Voort's effectively stolen the darts. He's going to get the first dart at a double, assuming that he doesn't miss any big numbers. Well,
that's actually helped.
That'll do.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that won't.
Dear me, Vincent. Is that a case of being caught in two minds? You've got 52 left, and shall I go for the 20? Shall I go for the 12? I'll just go straight down the middle, and it's fine. Now, Stephen Bunting will try not to make such a mess of it. Gets a dart at tops and pins it. That would be a crucial passage of play, that.
Yes, absolutely. It's got Stephen, as he wipes his brow as he walks back to the crowd. Yeah, got him out of jail a little bit.
136.
Stephen Bunting has won all 4 of their previous meetings. We said that when he played Alan Norris in the first round, and he ended up completing a 5th win. But Vincent van der Voort holds the advantage at the moment, just missing out on his second 180 of the match. Yeah, all 4 came last year, including here
96
at the Glass Blast in Sindelfingen on the European Tour, when he won in the last 16, so the round further on from this, although it did go 6-5.
93.
Can Vincent van der Voort claim a maiden victory over the former Lakeside World Champion and World Master?
110. This is your required.
Go on then, explain that shot for me then.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. To me, he's wasted a lot of points there.
97.
Especially when he's hit the treble 20 with the first dart. You've got to switch to the 90s. Alright, the bullseye would have left him 170.
133.
That's obviously his thinking, but sometimes you've just got to pound the big trebles.
Oh my word, Vincent, it's another wild dart, but...
And even the
24.
19 was not meant to go for the 3. Well, he hit the double top in the previous legs.
22. Vincent, you require 16.
Oh, Vincent van der Voort will have another go at this double 8. And he gets it this time, and
Vincent van der Voort.
Slight confusion on the big Dutchman's face. There have been some very, very good darts from him, but there have been some real dodgy ones chucked in there.
100.
Again, with Stephen, with the go for those 25s, if he just had one of those darts at the treble, especially when his first dart is in the treble, and he's hit the treble 20, now he's got more than one dart at the double. You can say, well, he's gone the right way to leave 170, but he didn't leave 170. So if you're going to waste a dart, waste it at the treble 20 or the treble 19. No doubt a couple of people on Twitter or Facebook will put me right on that.
And they're quite within their rights to do so.
Yes,
Also quite within your rights to pay zero attention, Robert. Two-time world match play champion. Stephen Bunting fires in his first maximum of the match to get down to 102. He's still in with a chance for this one. He's got to find a breaker throw from somewhere.
120.
Well, you see, that was a sensible use of the bullseye there for Vincent van der Voort. 25 would have left him 160, but unfortunately bounced out the ball. Now, double 16.
70. $58. Stephen, you require 32.
Right, Bunting before 3, and he gets it. It's a 13-dart leg. He'll pump of the fist.
Vincent to throw first.
This is the leg, though. Bunting has got to take this leg. He can't afford for Vincent to get to 5.
99.
We have seen comebacks this weekend, but it's going to be tough to come back against a man averaging 97.5 at the moment, although Bunting's average is actually just a shade higher than that. There's not been much between them, but it's that very first leg where Vincent broke the throw. Well, you see 100 average for Bunting, and you know, we've mentioned this a few times. Stephen Bunting has had a little rather worrying habit lately of throwing averages around the 100 mark and somehow contriving to lose games.
Yeah, he's been quite good at it, hasn't he, just lately?
100.
But he's got ahead in this leg. And he can turn so quickly.
As these 3 darts could prove.
137.
Well, he may get 9 darts from 261, Steve.
Oh, he may not need that many. This is good stuff from Bunting. There you go. 180s in consecutive legs for the Bullets. Potential 11 darter coming in, and after chasing the game from the get-go, Stephen Bunting.
Stephen, you require 81.
Got to take this out. Doesn't want to give Vincent a chance at 147. He's had a habit of hitting some big scores. Needs the ball.
56.
Now then, can Vincent pull another ton-plus checkout out of the bag? He did it a lot in Dublin.
This would hurt. Well, it's not going to happen.
But there's still that awkward 25 that Bunting's got to see on.
You're exactly right. And over the last year, this is where he's let himself down at times by having 2 darts at a double and not doing it. Oh, but he has. He's levelling up at 4 all.
Stephen Bunting.
Now then, and after chasing the game from the very first leg, Stephen Bunting now has the throw in 2 of the remaining 3 legs. And when we said about, you know, finding a breaker throw against a man who's averaging 97 is going to be tough against Vincent van der Voort, Stephen Bunting is averaging more than 100 now, and Vincent van der Voort, the tables have turned. It's down to you to produce something special here.
$100.
180s in 3 consecutive legs now for Bunting.
59.
Doing it without a treble. It doesn't help too much, but Van der Voort needs a 140 to get level, which he's done.
140.
Now, you can't have a second visit without a treble, because you really will open the door for Vincent.
Oh, great stuff from Bunting.
128.
Gets him down to 134. Now, Vincent, what have you got? What have you got?
105.
Yeah, gets him down to 156, so he wouldn't need a dart at the bullseye to finish that off. He might not get a go. He might not get a go. Oh, superb darts from Stephen Bunting. These last 3 legs have been absolutely incredible from the former Lakeside World Champion. 134 checkout.
100.
Another top-class game, we have to say. I mean, Bunting over the 100 average, Van der Voort just under the 100, and Bunting's in there again. Scoring 4 legs.
Yes, it is, and Stephen Bunting.
According to my record.
Yes, detailed notes smoke coming up your pen there, Ronnie. Just stop and enjoy the game.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I do like to keep an eye on all the stats.
Well, he's stolen the dart in this leg, but he needs a treble to capitalise upon it. He doesn't find it.
That's actually the third time he's done that. He's hit the 180 and then had a visit after it without hitting the treble, so...
There you go. There's not a great deal between them in the finishing stats. 40 and 45%. It's good without being spectacular. That's what they expect of themselves, these guys. 54. That's sort of the bare minimum. They're hitting less than that, then they're disappointed. Those first 9 scoring stats, very good. 101 plays 97. Really good stuff from these two. There's not been much between them.
Well, this is where Stephen wants minimum ton, 140, or visit with 2 trebles anyway. Another one of those really puts the pressure on, and that's exactly what he's done. So Vincent, well, he's got to hit the treble 20. Now it's 18 for the ball. The bullseye, big dart for Van der Voort, and that's a long way off.
Stephen, you require 74.
For 5 legs on the trot.
One match shot has gone begging Vincent Van der Voort to take us all the way to a decider. Double 16. Double 8.
25.
And that might be that. And Vincent knows it.
Yeah, very close, 20. But not in. That's just, sometimes it's just a little bit of bad luck. I mean, we're only talking 1/8 of an inch. But Bunting now hits the double 10 and finally closes the game out.
That was a very, very impressive display from Stephen Bunting. From 2-0 down, 3-1 down and 4-2 down, he then managed to rattle off 4 consecutive legs against a man who was averaging in the mid to high 90s. He's ended with an average just over 100 himself. That 1-3-4 checkout was stunning, but he hit 180s in the last 4 legs. Stephen Bunting, with Michael van Gerwen dumped out of the tournament, and if he's playing as we know he can play, then maybe this could be a weekend where the bullet returns to form and returns to the winner's circle. He goes through to face either Jermaine Watermainer or Peter Wright. Those two duke it out in the final match of the second round, and that's on the way in just a few moments. But here's Bunting, a winner, 6-4 against Van der Voort.
I think so, yeah. Obviously you can practice as much as you want in the back room. It only counts when you're up here, and Vincent come out the blocks really firing. I think he was averaging 108 early part in the match, and I just had to keep in there. I knew within myself I've been playing well on the practice board, and yeah, I'm just happy with the win really.
You were down 2-4 on legs.
Yeah, it's a never say die attitude. You see Robert Thornton in the World Grand Prix the other week. He never says die, and that's the way it's got to be. If I'm 5-0 down, I'll never give in. I just want to entertain this crowd. Such a brilliant crowd again, and I'm glad they were all shouting for me.
Thank you very much. Stephen Bunting. Er sagt...
Ja, this way.
Er sagt...